It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And guys, Aaron Gordon, the 4th overall pick back in 2014, got a lot of attention for his performance at the dunk contest. Kenny, how can he take his game to the next level?
He's taken it there. His shooting is improved, his ball handling is improved, and his need to take the big play or have the big moment, he is stepping into that limelight.
Yes, he is. He's an elite athlete, still very young. I would love to see him pair with a real mentor named Kenny Smith.
I'd pair up with him.
What would your advice be then to Aaron Gordon if you were going to mentor Aaron Gordon?
The first thing I'd say, basketball is the business, and let's start there. Everything else is a distraction because basketball is the business right now.
Solid advice?
Let me check with Shaq Shadamas. You like that? Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
You got issues, man.
He talks to himself.
Time for tip.
He answered himself. That's what's worse. Talking to yourself or answering yourself is worse, Ernie.
Equal.
And now introducing your Orlando Magic. Starting at small forward, standing 6'11", number 1, Jonathan Isaac. At the point, 6'0", number 14, DJ Augustine. The other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 10, Evan Fournier. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 00, Aaron Gordon. Number 9 center from USC, Nick Vucevic. A head coach for your team. Once again, your Orlando Magic.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And now the Lakers starting group. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Shake and bake out there with Ball, and it's Ingram in at the 3.
You think about the Orlando Magic and how difficult things were from a rebounding perspective last year. Dead last in defensive rebounding percentage. Listen, if you can't close out possessions, you are digging your own grave in the NBA.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Augustine. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Doris, when you look at the Magic roster, you think they'd be better at rebounding.
Well, I think, Kevin, a lot of people assume when you have big bodies that rebounding necessarily follows. The reality is there's an art to rebounding the basketball, and there were struggles across the board for this team. Let's make no mistake. Whether it was offensively, whether it was the rebounding that you made note of, there are a lot of areas that this team and organization needs to address.
Now, here's Fournier after the miss from Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Isaac out of hand on it. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. LeBron kicks to Ball. To the paint. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oh, Vucevic in position. Stolen by McGee. Inside. Ball, no good.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Now, here's Isaac. He's covered by Ingram, and the basket by Isaac.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man, Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
Pass to Shaken. From the stripe, and the shot is long. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, got into foul trouble and really played out of control and just couldn't overcome it.
I think you really have to think they beat themselves out there, right? You can't be fouling another team like that consistently, and that's just asking to get beat.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gordon against LeBron. And the Lakers with another miss.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
In the corner, it's Gordon. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles, fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
And LeBron James last season not slowing down even a little bit. Turned in, Doris, one of his best seasons yet.
Isn't it amazing how impactful LeBron is on the floor at all times? Last year, you think about his passing and rebounding numbers were as good as they've ever been. Only a handful of guys have ever changed the game like he can.
That one is off.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate? It truly is special to watch.
And he's good on the second.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
Ball with the bucket.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Gordon kicks to Isaac. To the inside, stolen by McGee. No one covering. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
With LeBron and his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
Isaac kicks to Gordon. Back to Isaac. Outside Fournier. Augustine against Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Augustine, that's good.
Boy, that is about as low a percentage shot as I've ever seen. I guess this guy likes a challenge.
James, the pass to Ball. James against Gordon. To the middle. Here's Shake and Bake. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Doors when the light finally goes on for a young guy. So fun to watch. Younger players who've got all the talent and all the world right in front of them, but yet haven't put it all together just quite yet.
It's amazing to me how quickly we can give up on a young guy who maybe doesn't find success right out of the gate. But the reality is you have to remember, player development is the lifeblood of this league, maybe now more than ever with the current state of the salary cap. So a little patience as a fan base goes a long, long way.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Off target from outside.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
LeBron dishes to McGee, and it's denied.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ball, the pass to Shake and Bake. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outside Fournier. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Clifford. David.
Thanks, Kevin. What he said they're concerned with most is slowing down transition. He said those guys can cause problems if we let them get on the fast break. So stopping space and pace is priority number 1. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Magic leading by 7. It's Fournier on the wing. Now, here's Bamba. He's guarded closely. Passes to Isaac. Now, here's Bamba. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last
Look at that. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And it's Gordon missing. Lakers trail by 5. James with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Ball. He kicks to McGee. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Here's Shake and Bake. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Portland. Here's James, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. James has got 7 points.
Well, this guy can fill it up from anywhere. James is adept at realizing when to take advantage of that mid-range game he possesses.
Count the basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Augustine against Rondo. James looking around. Clock at 4. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. You think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
For the Magic, Owundu's checked in, and it's Grant in for Augustine. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Shake and Bake. Ross with a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And for Clifford, his job in Orlando, Doris, will be to develop the skills of his very young core.
That is correct, and he'll try to get this young group to play intelligently, minimize turnovers. You remember he once famously said the NBA isn't about winning, it's about winning in the playoffs.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Rondo with it, now defended by Grant, stolen by Grant, and Grant with the clear path to the hoop, and the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send. Shots back with force.
Grant kicks to Gordon. Pass to Ross. 5 on the clock. Back to Gordon. Over Rondo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 5.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Lakers second.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
To the middle, Chandler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Grant the pass to Owundu. The pass to Ross. They double him with LeBron. 6 on the shot clock, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players. That's a jump ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 3. Kuzma kicks to Chandler. LeBron left side. Back to Rondo. The shot from the low post is good. Rondo's got his first basket.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Here's Grant. LeBron grabs the miss.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Gordon against James. Gordon kicks to a 1-2. 6 to shoot. Back to Gordon. Connects from three-point range. Gordon's got 7 points.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
LeBron outside. Pass to Hart. Stolen by Grant. Here's Ross. And the jam by Ross.
Boy, a burst of speed from Terrence Ross. His athleticism shining on that particular drive.
Grant against Rondo. James outside. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Orlando out in front. They lead by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Now you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Terrence Ross. He's out there with Grant. And it's a 1-2 in at the small forward. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm. And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Ross finds Vucevic. Grant outside. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Lakers trail by 4. Inside, here's Rondo. The feed to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wandu passes to Grant. Ross with it. He's covered by Rondo. From 13, and it's Orlando with another.
What focus from the skilled big man. You have to like how Vucevic stays honed in on the bucket.
Chandler kicks to Caldwell Pope. Ross with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball over Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That's his first foul. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Chandler. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Tipped away. Ball kicks to McGee. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He lobs it up. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, the Orlando Magic has struggled to find difference-making players in the draft or in free agency. Their goal is to get younger but get better at the same time. And it's difficult to do, even in the Eastern Conference, but Orlando is determined to get this right. Kevin?
And the journey continues for them and a lot of teams. D.A., thank you. And he gets it back. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening. DJ Augustine's checked in for Jaren Grant. You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be, the extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics, and the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. Isaac kicks to Birch. Lays it up off the glass. Birch has got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Kuzma. He had 15 points last outing. They need this one, and that's good for 2. Kuzma's got his second bucket. Orlando leading by 11. Now Augustine. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Vucevic dishes to Ross. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ross with the steal, and Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Augustine looking around. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Back to Augustine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Orlando, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Kuzma passes the ball. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Here's Shake and Bake. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Here's Augustine. The shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Shake and Bake. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Shake and Bake's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
So it's Orlando now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That one falls.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that. Now the pass to Shake and Bake. And that one, good. Shake and Bake's got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 8.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line. Well, you just have to love the skill Vucevic shows on the offensive end. I mean, he can erupt for big scoring nights if you don't keep him in check, and it gives you a little bit of everything from an offensive standpoint.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. And the Lakers also making a switch. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Guys, Vucevic doing more shooting from range the last couple of years, further improving his versatile offensive game.
Yeah, and when he was younger, he got his points by going to work on the block. Still can do that, but now prefers to float outside and stretch the defense. Very soft touch on that jump shot, no matter if it comes from inside or out.
Ball against Augustine. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ball.
Yeah, I just love seeing it, Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Gordon with it. 32 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Here's Ingram. Kicks to McGee. Clock at 6. Here's James. A second chance effort, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he doesn't quit on that play. Just stays with it and gets some easy points on the putback. That's nice.
Here's Augustine. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Isaac passes to Gordon. And stolen by James. Ball against Augustine. Ball kicks to McGee. Ingram up top. 20 points for him last game against Portland. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with the pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples.
And crucial that Bamba keeps evolving his perimeter game. Big men like him have to be able to shoot it.
Shake and bake passes to Ingram. McGee dishes to James. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Bamba. And here's Augustine. 8 points for him. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Shake and Bake, headed by Augustine. Shake and Bake passes to McGee. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Isaac, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
What we know about Jonathan Isaac is he's got incredible length coming out of Florida State. And the team knew, guys, that it would take some time to develop because he's so young. But with that frame and the potential his offensive game has, he can be scary in the future.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. And Doris with Isaac, unfortunately, he missed a lot of his rookie year to injury.
Well, it was a disappointment for the young man, to be sure, Kevin. But he talked to Aaron Gordon about dealing with the injury and that lost time. Let's remember, Gordon went through the same situation as a rookie. That's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
Orlando leading by 9. Now Augustine. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Lays it up and banks it in. Shake and Bake's got 11.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Fournier against Rondo. And the turnover again by Orlando. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Lakers.
And their big men have taken an active role here as far as distribution is concerned. When you can see over the defense, a lot of times you have an angle to create a pass that might not be there for a smaller man.
Back to LeBron. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Augustine with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Pass to Isaac. Bob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. Here's Shake and Bake. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
This Orlando Magic team, one that isn't expected to compete just yet, still in the midst of collecting talent.
Well, Kevin, I don't know if you want to call it a rebuild or a reset for this franchise, but there is some youth to build around. They're getting some good talent. Obviously, they were hoping to jump into the top 3 in last year's draft. This is going to take some time, and the fan base has got to be patient.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. 27 seconds left now here in the second. No good from Ross. Lakers trail by 4. Now here's LeBron. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Portland.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Lakers trail by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The forwards are Ingram and LeBron. All out there with Shake and Bake, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Shake and Bake. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
Oh, no doubt. He is their decision maker offensively, the one who calls the shots. And those decisions are almost always the right ones. He is just so smart with the basketball.
So we hit 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, we know this about Nikola Vucevic, right? He's always been a reliable option on the offensive end. He's at his best when he's sort of balancing that inside and outside game. This guy a year ago focused on posting up and getting better looks close to the basket.
And as talented as Vucevic is on offense, detractors will always question Doris his defense.
Well, I think, Kevin, there's no secret here that his defense is not as strong as his offense. But from a purely statistical standpoint, his team is much better with him on the floor.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
James kicks the ball. Passes it to Ingram. Dishes it to McGee. Fournier against LeBron. And that one drops for him. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
The pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 3. Ingram outside. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Ingram. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Up top, Fournier. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 10.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Passes it to Shakenbake. It's good. This game is all even. Shakenbake's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Now the dish to Fournier. A shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Well, I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Isaac. And that one drops. Isaac's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
James against Gordon. Ron right side.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Ingram. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
And he knocks down the first one. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Augustine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Augustine's got 10.
Well, how about Jonathan Isaac showing a desire to share the basketball? I love it.
James outside. Augustine with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James. The Magic have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Augustine. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the pass to Shaken. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
He gets it in there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
James with it. 21 points in the game. Pass to Shaken. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. Good on the shot. He's got 19.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Augustine against Ball. And the layup falls. Ball's got his third basket of the night.
And Ball is terrific inside. Even when the D is on him, he just seems to have a lot of confidence in his ability to make shots.
Down low, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for... I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Gordon finds Vucevic. Good on the triple. Vucevic has got 14 points.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
LeBron against Gordon. Here's Ball. He's got 7. Back to LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. James has got 23. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Some changes for the Lakers. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Ingram. Josh Hart comes in for Shake and Bake. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Grant kicks to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. To the left wing. Here's Hart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. James outside. And the basket is good.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
Wandu passes to Bamba. Good D by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Rondo dishes to Stevenson. With his first shot attempt, and Vucevic pulls it down. Magic leading by 4. Grant outside. Rebound the Lakers.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Hart. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, the post game, the jump shot, Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
And here is LeBron. 25 points in the game to the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Stevenson. No good. That would have tied it. Magic leading by 3. Grant outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hawks. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Magic, 5.5 games behind.
And right now for the Magic, if the season were to end today, they'd find themselves right in the playoff hunt. That's some serious progress for a team that struggled so much of last year.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That's foul number 2 for him. Ken Burch is checked in for the Magic. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. James finds Rondo. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kuzma. For the tie. No good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A one-do. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead. Grant against Rondo. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:32 left to play in the third. A one-do, kicks to Ross. Again, the Magic score.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Well, they seem to be taking control. There's no doubt about that. Quality shots on every possession with great execution.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from LeBron.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Grant against Rondo. Bamba passes to Grant. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. No good from Ross.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Outside Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Bamba. Grant outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jaren Grant.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kuzma, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Orlando out in front, up 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Grant, and it's a 1-2 in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Ross kicks to Grant. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their number 1 option as they look to close this game out.
Passes it to Hart. Back to Rondo. 4 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Birch grabs the board. Magic leading by 6. Now Grant. He kicks it to Ross. Drills the 3-pointer. Ross has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Magic.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Rondo finds McGee. Now here's Kuzma. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Los Angeles with some changes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Shake and Bake comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Here's Shake and Bake. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Shake and Bake. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both. And it's the Magic with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Here's Shake and Bake. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Shake and Bake. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. They lead by 4. Here's Gordon. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the paint. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Ball.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right, you love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities.
And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Augustine against Ball, and the shot goes down.
Yeah, got to respect the mid-range game of Ball. Well, when he gets a little space to shoot, he quickly can get it off.
Augustine with it, kicks it to Ross. Shoots over Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Terrence Ross, Doris, one of the more athletic wingmen in the league.
Right, Kevin. This guy's got great reach and frame for the position he plays, and he's always been able to dazzle at times, but he can also disappear. So this guy has got to find that ability to get involved and stay active.
Vucevic checked in for Bamba. And both free throws good for Ross. Here's Ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The second chance effort gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Inside. Here's Vucevic. He feeds it to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the rise and fire from Aaron Gordon in the mid-range, it's almost unguardable at this point.
There's the pass to Shaken. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Isaac. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Ingram outside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Augustine against Ball. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Shoots over McGee. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 20 points for Vucevic.
Well, anytime someone can knock down mid-range Jays, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
Ball kicks to Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Magic leading by 3. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. 5 on the clock. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Augustine against Ball. Passes to Shake and Bake. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Shake and Bake's got 11 in the second half. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Pass to Gordon. And here's Augustine. Nailed from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 6.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Kuzma. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Fournier for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
Ball against Augustine. It's Ingram on the wing. McGee up top. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Shake and Bake. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Exactly. This isn't the time to settle for jumpers. If they have a chance to attack the rim, they've got to do it.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Timeout called the Lakers. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Ingram.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Augustine from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from James. Tied up with that one. Here's Augustine. He kicks to Gordon. Back to Augustine. Gordon trying to break loose. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists now in this one. Augustine against Ball. LeBron outside. Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, this is why you have to love the basketball intellect of LeBron James. He is simply manipulating the defense in the pick and roll to get what he wants.
Gordon, with no one around, bangs home the trifecta.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
Lakers trail by 3. James, the pass to Ball. Back to LeBron. Here's Shake and Bake. He's guarded by Fournier. Count that one. 32 points for LeBron.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Augustine against Ball. And it's good. 2 points. Augustine's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, this has been fun. I mean, we got two teams dueling down the stretch.
Boy, does it feel to you, Greg, like every single shot is going through the bucket? That's how lethal both of these teams have been late in this one.
Kuzma kicks the ball. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the inside, stolen by McGee. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Up top, Fournier. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
The tested veteran coming through in a big-time moment. Evan Fournier, go ahead, sir.
Timeout called the Lakers. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. The Lakers also with a sub. Ingram's checked in. Gordon against James. Shake and bake passes to James. And finished off by LeBron.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Isaac kicks to Ross. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ingram dishes to LeBron. There's the pass to Ball. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
The Magic trail by 3. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Lets it go with a 3. Augustine, no luck. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here is Ball. LeBron is doubled. Clock at 6. A floater, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. TJ Augustine picks one up. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over McGee. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Now Ball. Pass to Shaken. 4 on the clock. for three. Rebounded by Isaac. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Right, that's the game plan. It's got to be executed perfectly. No time to waste.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating.
Whoa!
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness. If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Ross passes to Augustine and stolen by Kuzma. Now, here's ball. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.